Okay, we are starting.
We started.
So, welcome everybody to the very first episode of Chit Chats, a brand new series on this channel, Tony Versal Productions. And if you saw the video that I uploaded to my main channel today, then you probably know what this series about, what this series is about. But for anyone that didn't see the video, I'll just give a brief overview. Chit Chats is basically a new series that I want to try out doing. It's kind of going to replace Tonyverse podcast for a while, but I think personally it's going to be a lot better than Tonyverse podcast. At least the ones that we were doing in the past couple years, just because they're going to be a lot shorter. As you can see, this video's not very long, probably at least like 10 minutes. And also, I feel like they're going to be a lot more interesting, just because I feel like there was a lot of like dead space, or like times when like we wouldn't be talking or nothing very interesting would be happening in the podcast before.
Some dead moments and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm really gonna try to make sure that doesn't happen so much in this series. Nevertheless, for this first episode, the premiere episode of Chit Chats, I decided to have Brennen on as our first guest ever. And great way to start out. Your camera is currently frozen.
Yeah, I don't know why it likes to do this, because like you'll freeze on my end sometimes too. It's random.
Yeah, it's okay. Well,
just give it a minute. I'll come back eventually.
Yeah, Brennen will be back eventually, guys. But anyway, Brennen, you want to just give a little introduction to yourself? Tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Brennen. I've been in many videos of Antonio. I have a YouTube channel that no longer exists.
Well, it still exists.
Dead. I wish it didn't. No.
Yeah, I'll link Brennan's channel in the description for anyone that wants to check it out.
Go ahead and check it out. I'm 1 subscriber away from 45 subscribers, guys. I got this.
Are you gonna make a 45 subscriber special?
If I was to hit 45 subscribers, I would probably make something. 45 or 50, I would make something. But yeah. I've been stuck at 44 subscribers for I think 3 years now.
Dang. I mean, that's okay. So, I've been stuck at 225 subscribers for like the past like 2 years.
Yeah, and didn't you lose like 4 after that furry video?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And that's actually a great segue into like our topic that we can talk about today. But yeah, I uploaded a video like a year and a half ago.
Am I still frozen?
You are still frozen, but it's okay. We can as long as we can hear you, it's all good.
Yeah, as long as you can hear me. As long as it's not too ugly of a picture either, we're all good.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. But I don't think it's not that bad. But I uploaded a video about a year and a half ago, titled, what was it called? A meeting at Universal Pictures. It was basically talking about the Cats movie when the first trailer dropped of that movie. And I made a joke at the expense of furries. And then literally right after I posted it, like I just started losing subs. Like I didn't lose that many in the long run, but it still was enough for me to notice. And I was like, that's kind of like it was just the correlation was too strong. Like I just thought it was too funny.
It's like people can't take a joke. I know someone, and as weird as I think, I'm not gonna lie, I think that it's weird. I'm not gonna hate people on it because I'm one of those people where I'm not gonna hate them if it's what they want to be and what they want to do. That's fine, but I'm still gonna think it's like kind of weird. Right. I'm friends with someone who technically classified or did classify as a furry, and even when they were, or if they are, they make jokes about it all the time, and they like made fun of people who were like taking it too far. So like, yeah. Be more like them. Like, be what you want to be, but don't take it so serious. Yeah, I mean, exactly. if it's like a death threat, yeah, take it seriously. But when it's just like a joke about a shitty movie that was made, like exactly. Like you don't have to take it so seriously.
No, that's actually what I admire about like the furry community. That, like from what I know about the furry community, is that they're very like understanding for those kinds of jokes. Like they're not like they're able to take them as long as they don't go too far, obviously. But then I guess like there is like, you know, at least the ones that saw the video, apparently I went too far or something.
Yeah. But, you remember that old podcast? I don't remember if you uploaded it or not, but we were playing the Finish the Sentence game.
Mhm.
and we made up the story about like what was her name, like Alicia the furry or
Oh
something
my
like that.
gosh, that is
And
a
then I had my friend,
throwback.
Cooper who could draw like furries draw her for us. Do you remember that?
I think I do remember that. That was crazy. I don't think I ever like discussed that on the channel. I kind of
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, you're back. Your face came up
Oh,
further.
I'm back. Hey.
Hey, but yeah, no, there was a podcast. I did upload that podcast, but we
Oh,
talked
cool.
about like that we would play basically we would play this game at the end of Tonyverse podcasts where we would go around in a circle like of all the guests that I had on, and like we would like start a sentence and then each person down the line would say like another word of that sentence and we would create like a sentence like out of like one word at a time from each person. And it was just like a fun like game to end the podcasts. And there was I guess there was one I think it was with there was a podcast with you and Donovan, and we went around the three of us making a sentence, and then we just ended up making up basically making up a story about Angelina. What was her name?
It was like Angela or Angelina the furry, yeah.
Angelina. I don't remember. I remember it. It
And I
started
have
with
no
an A.
idea
I
what
know that
happened
for
to that
sure.
picture either.
Yeah, that'd be funny if you had it. If you, yeah.
Bruh,
If you,
I miss the OG days of me and shout out to my boy Cody Worrell if he watches this. Hopefully he's a true fan and watches all the way through.
oh
Me
yeah.
and him used to have computer tech together freshman year.
Hmm.
One of our like favorite pastimes when we were working on work, the teacher let us like listen to music or like do stuff
Hmm.
while we were working. We would always just put on your podcasts
Oh my
in the
god, I remember you.
background
Yeah, I
while we
remember
were
you guys
working
used
on
to
our
tell me about
projects.
that. Hmm. That's
It was
awesome.
actually like some good entertainment to have in the background.
Yeah, that is the one thing.
Even though I hated watching the ones with myself in it.
Well, as much as like I was like shitting on the old podcasts that we do, like they were like fun to record, and that was the main reason why I did the podcasts all those times ago was just because like they were just fun. It was just fun to get us all together. We would get like pizza or something and just sit around and record.
The one where we had like 3 boxes of Little Caesars.
Yeah, I remember that. And yeah, they were just fun to do. Like I didn't care how many views they got or like how many people were actually watching them. Like it was just like it's just fun. And now that's cool because we can like go back and like watch them whenever we want. You good?
My dog. Okay,
Remember the
we're
dog?
good.
Okay.
He's being a dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Those were fun times.
Yeah. So, for you and me, the big thing coming up is Zelda's 35th anniversary
Oh
in
yeah.
February,
Mhm.
and I'm seeing more and more teasers of what that could be. Like people are still talking about Ocarina of Time being remade again.
Mhm.
But the biggest leak that's supposedly come out is Skyward Sword for the Nintendo Switch.
Really?
Yeah. Which I'm hoping would be cool because I wonder if that means we could play Skyward Sword but with original like Zelda
Oh
controls.
my gosh.
Like not without the
Yeah.
stupid Wii motion shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. I have a confession. I've never actually played Skyward Sword. I think it's
Don't.
yeah. No, that's the thing. I hear.
Just watch Sugar Conroy's Let's Play of it.
Well, I think I saw like one episode of that, but I was like, I think I played Twilight Princess like a while back, and I didn't finish it just because I didn't like the motion controls in it.
GameCube version.
Oh, look at
Way
that!
better.
Dang, yeah, dude, you'll have to let me borrow that sometime.
Way better to
Maybe
play
I can
with
actually finish it.
the GameCube.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, no, definitely.
that's how I prefer to play Zelda games. Not that I like. I think it's safe to say that Brennan is definitely a bigger fan of The Legend of Zelda than I am.
I
That's not to say that I don't like the series. Yeah.
I know so much shit that you shouldn't need to know about Zelda.
Hey,
Like
that's
it's not
okay.
even funny.
That's okay.
Like
If you're interested
quick
in it,
random obscure fact. Quick random obscure fact.
okay.
Majora's Mask, you can turn into a fish. They're called Zora. They're fish people. In the game, you can do a dolphin dive where you can jump out of the water like really high in the air. And if you land perfectly, you can jump over like fences, cliffs, little like things in the water like rocks. Well, in the Japanese version of the game, there's a cliff where you're supposed to jump on top of to climb a ladder. Japanese version, the water is an inch lower. You have to master that jump to continue the game. If you don't master the jump, you physically cannot continue the game. But in the American released version, they raise the water up a level. So you can actually just climb out of the water onto the top instead of having to master the jump.
Oh, so they made it easier in the American version.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then of course they removed all the religious chanting out of all the music in Ocarina of Time when it was released in America, because there was religious chants for the Fire Temple and Spirit Temple ?
I think I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And like the original Gerudo shield used to have like a religious symbol on it until it got changed in like the 2000 release version, and it was switched to the Gerudo symbol instead of the religious symbol. So if you still have like the game that has the original music and shield design, it's worth like a couple $100 now.
Dang. Yeah. I think the only version of Zelda or Majora's Mask that I've played is the Wii Virtual Console version, and I'm pretty sure that those versions they took it out.
I've played the original Ocarina of Time, but I also have it on my Wii and the 3DS version on my DS.
Oh yeah, I heard that the 3DS version isn't that good. Is that true?
It definitely has its problems. I really wish that they would have just done a pick up drop reskin instead of trying to change the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like they really should have done here's the game, make it, change your inventory so you can open your inventory like this, change this so you can do this, and then reskin. But instead they took the game, kept it the same, but then added all these new things that were annoying, removed some of the original things. Like,
I heard they basically made it like easier, kind of.
Yeah, it is. It is easier. And like one of the things that made me mad was they removed a lot of glitches that were in the original game. So like in part of the area, there's a Death Mountain where if you back up against the fence, you can get Link to do a backflip, and he'll fall off Death Mountain onto a little crevice where there's a piece of heart, like a heart container. You're not supposed to get that till you're an adult, but you can get it right away when you go to Death Mountain in the original. But in the 3DS version, they raised the fence, so you can't do a backflip over it.
What?
Yeah. So
this seems kind of
fun. Yeah. So it was annoying. It wasn't bad, but like it got to that point where I still have it and like I still play it every now and then, but I never actually finished it because I was just like, this is just different than like what I was used to. Because I beat it on my Wii and I almost beat it on the original a long time ago, but I don't have access to the 64.
Yeah.
So,
well, and then if you ever want to know some obscure Zelda trivia, Brennan's your guy.
I know too much. I know too much. Like I'm so pumped, hoping that they release information for the sequel to Breath of the Wild on
that's what I'm hyped about too. But
I'm really pumped for that.
I do believe that we are probably coming in on the end of the episode. So thank you, Brennen, for joining us today.
Yes.
Hope to have you on for future episodes.
I will always be available, other than when I'm in school.
Of course. Remember, guys, I will be uploading these every week on Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So tune in next week for the next episode. There's Brennan's Link's Awakening for Switch case. So there's that. And
all the shit of mine.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks again for having me. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.